in this exercise, what we're going to do is reshape the face of the model. The client came back to me and says that the model's face was too round and would like a little bit longer and reshaped in a little bit. You can see the before and after. Okay, this one you can see it's been photoshopped, maybe a little bit heavy photoshopping on that. But what we're going to do is start from the basic image here that we've just opened from the raw file. Now I would do all reshaping before I did anything else in Photoshop, including spot removal, skin smoothing, and then your corrections with exposure. So on this one, I'm just going to minimise this one to get it out of the way. Just going to bring this one over. Now there's several ways of doing it. A lot of people like to use the Liquify brush, which you can find under your filters. We have Liquify. I don't find that a very accurate way of doing things, and leaves a lot of marks, which you then have to spend a lot of time cleaning up. So this is the way I do it. First of all, we need to go to our marquee tool, click on that, and make a selection of this part of the face. So I'm just going to make a selection. You don't have to be accurate at this stage. We're going to go up to select and transform the selection. And we're just going to rotate it. What I want to do is to capture the hair and the jawline here. Okay, I'm going to go probably way beyond the jawline up here. Just gives a bit of room to work with. Okay, and I'm happy with that. So I'm just going to press enter to confirm the selection transform. I can now copy this image, this part of the image, to create a new layer, and we can do that by holding a control key and pressing J. And you can see that we've created this selection here as a separate layer. Just switch the background off and there we have it. Okay, so this is what we're going to work with to reshape her face. Now at this point, what we want to do is go to Edit, Transform and Warp. Now there is a new tool in CS5 which is called Puppet Warp. You can use that. It takes a bit of practice, but what we're going to do today is just use the warp feature here. Very simple, and I find that this is probably better than the Puppet Warp because it's just a very simple movement of the outline. So we're going to go warp on this. It brings up a box which has 9 segments. Now what we don't want to do is move these outer segments. Okay, we need to keep the hair as it is there. So I can use these 4 points really to reshape the face. So what we're going to do is we're just going to click on this and we're just going to move this up just a little bit. So you're happy with the shape of the face. I think that's enough. So we're going to press our return key, and there we have that side of the face reshaped. Okay, now we zoom in, we can see that we have obviously a line here and here coming down. It is visible, so we need to blend this in now. So what we're going to do while on layer 1, we're going to add a layer mask. Okay, we now go to our brush tool and we want to hide this layer now. So what we're going to do is paint black. I generally work at around 50% opacity, so we can do some nice blending in now. Okay, and we go over this area to reveal the original background layer. But obviously we don't want to touch her jawline here. Blending that in. If you want to see where the edge of this image is, what you can do is switch off the background just for a second and we'll just blend that in. Switch it back on, just see how's that looking. It's looking good. I'm just going to feather this bit in now. shaped face. Do the other side now. This side's going to be harder. We've got an E-ring in here, so we need to be careful how we're going to do that. So back to your background layer, marquee tool, select the jawline. I'm just going to create that. Go to select, transform selection, and rotate that round. I think it's important that we keep the E-ring in this point here. I'm going to make the selection a little bit bigger than the last one. Come down to here. Yep, I think I'm happy with that. So if we press our return key to confirm the transform of the selection, make sure you're on the background layer. Control J, we have this new layer now. There we have it. Okay, so we go back to Edit, Transform and Warp, and we're just going to move facing just a touch. And there we have it. So we press our return key once again to confirm that. We have that there now. Same again, we add a layer mask here, and we need to blend that in. Obviously we can see there's a line just here. We need to carefully blend that in. Just trying to avoid the E-ring here. At this point you may need a harder brush. Just get that in there. Switch your background layer off, you can see where you're brushing. Those edges are well feathered in. Zoom out. And there we have it. If you hold your Alt key and click on the eye of the background, you will see it before and after. Once you're happy with that, we can go to Layer, Flatten Image, save that, and we're ready for the next step.